Do you ever feel like your mindset is holding you back, but you have no idea where to even start fixing it? The way we think, the beliefs we hold, and the attitudes we carry with us can either propel us towards success and happiness or hold us back from achieving our goals. Our mindset has the power to shape our experiences, relationships, and eventual outcomes. It's the driving force behind our decisions, behaviors, and reactions. When we have a positive mindset, we're more resilient, adaptable, and open to new opportunities. On the flip side, a negative mindset can lead to self-doubt, fear, and a whole lot of unnecessary stress. Having the right mindset can be the difference between living a life that's fulfilling and one that's unfulfilling. It's like having the keys to unlock our full potential or being stuck in neutral gear, going nowhere fast. The great news is that our mindset isn't fixed. It can be changed, improved, and transformed over time. But before we dive into how to do that, it's essential to understand just how crucial it is to have a healthy mindset. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in negativity, comparison, and self-criticism. We're constantly bombarded with messages telling us we're not good enough, successful enough, or attractive enough. These messages can seep into our subconscious, making us believe we're inadequate, unworthy, or that we simply don't belong. But here's the thing. Our mindset is like a garden. It needs to be tended to, nurtured, and cared for. If we don't take responsibility for cultivating a positive mindset, we'll end up stuck in a cycle of negativity and mediocrity. So let's make a conscious decision to take control of our mindset and start creating the life we truly desire. It won't be easy, but it'll be worth it. Are you with me? One of the biggest obstacles to achieving a healthy mindset is our own negative thought patterns and behaviors. We often get stuck in a cycle of self-doubt, fear, and anxiety, which can be overwhelming and debilitating. Maybe you're constantly criticizing yourself, putting yourself down, or comparing yourself to others. Perhaps you're stuck in a pattern of negative self-talk, where you tell yourself you're not good enough, smart enough, or talented enough. Whatever the pattern is, it's essential to recognize it and become aware of how it's impacting your life. These negative thought patterns can stem from past experiences, traumas, or conditioning. Maybe you grew up in an environment where you were constantly belittled or criticized, making you feel unworthy or unlovable. Perhaps you've experienced failure or rejection, leading you to believe you're not good enough. Whatever the reason, these patterns can be deeply ingrained, making it challenging to break free. But here's the thing. Our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are interconnected. When we change one aspect, the others follow suit. By becoming more aware of our negative thought patterns, we can start to challenge them, reframe them, and replace them with more empowering beliefs. For instance, instead of telling yourself you're not good enough, you could shift your focus to your strengths, accomplishments, and successes. Instead of beating yourself up over past mistakes, you could practice self-compassion and acknowledge that everyone makes mistakes. It's all about perspective, my friends. One of the most significant negative thought patterns is the fear of what others think. We worry about being judged, rejected, or criticized, which holds us back from living authentically and taking risks. But here's the deal. We can't control what others think or say. What we can control is how we react to it, how we let it affect us, and how we choose to rise above it. Another common pattern is the need for perfection. We set unrealistically high standards for ourselves, and when we fall short, we beat ourselves up over it. But perfection is an illusion, my friends. It's unattainable, and it's a recipe for burnout, anxiety, and depression. By embracing imperfection, we can let go of the need for control and allow ourselves to be human. Then there's the fear of failure. We're so afraid to take risks, try new things, or step outside our comfort zones because we might fail. But failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of it. Every successful person has experienced failure along the way. It's how we learn, grow, and evolve. These negative thought patterns can also manifest as behaviors. Maybe you're a people pleaser, always putting others' needs before your own. Perhaps you're a procrastinator, putting off tasks until the last minute, or a perfectionist, spending hours on a single task. Whatever the behavior is, it's essential to recognize its impact on your life and start making changes. For me, one of the most significant breakthroughs came when I realized I was living my life based on other people's expectations. I was trying to fit into a mold, conform to societal norms, and seek approval from others. But it wasn't until I hit rock bottom, feeling unfulfilled and unhappy, that I realized I needed to take a step back and re-evaluate my life. I started questioning everything. My beliefs, my values, my goals. I started seeking answers, looking within, and listening to my intuition. And that's when things started to shift. I began to make decisions that aligned with my true desires, rather than trying to impress others. I started to focus on my strengths rather than trying to fix my weaknesses. I started to practice self-love rather than self-criticism. It wasn't easy, and it wasn't overnight, but slowly, I began to unshackle myself from the chains of negativity, self-doubt, and fear. I started to live a life that was authentic, true to who I am, and fulfilling. One of the most powerful realizations I had was that I am not my thoughts. I am not my emotions. I am not my past. I am a human being capable of change, growth, and transformation. And that's a realization I wish for you, my friend. So, how can you start making changes? How can you start cultivating a positive mindset? The first step is to become aware of your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Start paying attention to the patterns that are holding you back. Start recognizing the negative self-talk, the fear, and the doubt. Once you're aware of these patterns, you can start challenging them. You can start asking yourself questions like, is this thought really true, or is this fear justified? You can start seeking evidence to the contrary, finding examples that disproves your negative beliefs. Next, you can start practicing self-compassion. You can start treating yourself with kindness, understanding, and patience. You can start recognizing that everyone makes mistakes, including yourself. You can start embracing your imperfections, rather than trying to hide them. Another powerful strategy is to focus on the present moment. Rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, you can start living in the here and now. You can start paying attention to your breath, your body, and your surroundings. You can start cultivating mindfulness rather than getting caught up in negativity. Finally, you can start taking action. You can start taking small steps towards your goals rather than waiting for the perfect moment. You can start building momentum rather than getting stuck in procrastination. You can start creating the life you desire rather than waiting for external circumstances to change. In conclusion, cultivating a positive mindset is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, effort, and practice, but the rewards are immeasurable. Remember, you have the power to change your thoughts, your feelings, and your behaviors. You have the power to unfck your mindset and start living the life you truly desire. Before I go, I want to leave you with a few key takeaways. Firstly, your mindset is crucial to your success and happiness. Secondly, negative thought patterns and behaviors are holding you back. And thirdly, you have the power to change them. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe for more mindset tips and strategies. And don't forget to share your own experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.